What if I told you that Antarctica might be hiding something the world isn't ready to see? A lost civilization, secret government bases, even alien life. I mean, have you ever really looked into it? It's wild, man. This isn't some crazy conspiracy theory. We're talking about a whole other level of weird down there. Why are certain areas of Antarctica off limits? Why do satellite images reveal strange structures beneath the ice? Today, we uncover the shocking secrets of Antarctica, secrets that could change everything we know about our planet. We're going deep down the rabbit hole on this one, folks. Stay tuned, because what you're about to see might just blow your mind. You're not ready for this. Antarctica is the coldest, driest, and most isolated place on Earth. More than 98% of it is covered in ice, making it nearly impossible to explore. I mean, think about how brutal it is just to get there. The conditions are insane. It's like another planet. But here's where things get strange. Unlike any other continent, Antarctica is protected by an international treaty. No country can claim it, no military operations are allowed, and civilians have restricted access. What are they trying to hide? I mean, it makes you wonder, right? Think about all the other places on Earth we fight over. Oil, resources, land. But Antarctica? They signed a treaty, everyone agreed. Yeah, let's just leave this giant mysterious continent alone. It's like, come on, doesn't that seem a little suspicious to you? And it's not like there's nothing down there. We're talking about a landmass larger than Europe. And under all that ice? Who knows what's going on? There are stories, man. Rumors of massive underground caverns, lakes, maybe even entire ecosystems we haven't even begun to understand. And the treaty itself is pretty strict. They say it's for environmental protection, which makes sense, but it also makes it really hard for independent researchers to go down there and poke around. What are they so afraid of people finding? It's not just penguins and ice, I'll tell you that. I've had researchers on this podcast, real scientists, who've been to Antarctica, and they'll tell you off the record, there's some strange stuff going on. Weird magnetic anomalies, unexplained energy readings. It's like the laws of physics get a little wonky down there. And don't even get me started on the people who've disappeared. Scientists, explorers, even military personnel, just gone, vanished without a trace. Some say they fell victim to the harsh environment, but others, they believe something more sinister is at play. So, yeah, Antarctica is a mystery, a big one. And anyone who tells you they know exactly what's going on down there is either lying or part of the cover-up. Because the truth is, we've only scratched the surface of what Antarctica is hiding. Could Antarctica have once been home to an ancient advanced civilization? I know, sounds crazy, right? But stay with me on this one. We've all heard the stories about Atlantis, a technologically advanced civilization that vanished beneath the waves. What if I told you that Atlantis might not have sunk at all, but rather migrated south to Antarctica? These structures found in Antarctica closely resemble pyramids, leading some to believe that an ancient civilization, possibly even the lost city of Atlantis, once thrived here before it was buried under ice. I'm talking massive structures, perfectly aligned, just like the pyramids in Egypt. Here's the crazy part. Scientists believe Antarctica was once a warm tropical land millions of years ago. Think about that. Palm trees, lush jungles, maybe even dinosaurs roaming around. And if that's true, why couldn't there have been a civilization there too? And get this, there are ancient maps that depict Antarctica before it was covered in ice. The Peary Race map, for example, shows the coastline of Antarctica with incredible accuracy, centuries before it was officially discovered. How is that possible? Did ancient civilizations have technology we can only dream of? Could it be possible that an advanced civilization once lived here? A civilization that mastered energy, maybe even interstellar travel? And if so, what happened to them? Where did they go? Some believe they were wiped out by a cataclysmic event, a global flood, or maybe even a meteor impact. Others believe they went underground, building vast cities beneath the ice, waiting for the right time to return. I'm not saying it's aliens, but it could be aliens. Or maybe, just maybe, it's something even weirder that we haven't even thought of yet. The point is, the evidence is there, hidden in plain sight. We just have to be willing to open our minds and consider the possibilities. Because the truth about Antarctica might be far stranger than fiction. Alright, let's talk about Operation High Jump. In 1946, the US launched this massive military operation, sending 4,000 troops, aircraft carriers, and a whole fleet of ships to Antarctica. Officially, they were there for scientific research. But come on, does that really add up? We're talking about the aftermath of World War II, tensions are high, and the US sends a massive military force. To Antarctica? To study penguins? I don't think so. Some believe they encountered something else, something so terrifying that the government covered it up. Conspiracy theorists claim that US forces had an encounter with unidentified flying objects. And we're not talking about some fuzzy lights in the sky. We're talking about advanced craft, technology beyond anything we could have imagined at the time. Admiral Byrd, the guy who led Operation High Jump, he supposedly wrote in his diary about encountering a civilization living beneath the ice. A civilization with advanced technology that could potentially pose a threat to humanity. Now, the government denies this, says the diary is fake. But who knows, man? Could Antarctica be hiding a secret alien base? A place where the government is working with extraterrestrial beings? It sounds crazy, but the evidence is out there. Strange lights in the sky, unexplained disappearances, and let's not forget those off-limits areas. And here's where it gets even weirder. Some areas of Antarctica are off-limits to civilians. You need special permits, government clearance, the whole 9 yards. Why? What's really going on under the ice? What don't they want us to see? They say it's for environmental protection, but that's what they always say, right? It's the oldest trick in the book. Meanwhile, people are disappearing, stories are leaking out, and the government is just denying everything. Something's fishy down there in Antarctica, and I think it's time we shine a light on it. The truth is out there, folks. We just gotta be willing to look for it. Chapter 4. Antarctica and Extraterrestrial Life. Let's talk about aliens, man. I know. It sounds crazy, but hear me out. Antarctica might just be the best place on Earth to find evidence of extraterrestrial life. Think about it. It's isolated, it's extreme, and it's full of secrets. Take a look at this. Satellite images show strange circular openings in Antarctica's ice, leading some to believe they could be entrances to underground alien bases. I'm talking massive openings, perfectly round like something just punched through the ice from below. And it's not just the openings. There have been reports of strange lights coming from beneath the ice, objects moving at impossible speeds, even entire fleets of UFOs sighted flying over Antarctica. Scientists recently discovered tiny life forms in Antarctica's underground lakes, life that has survived in extreme conditions. We're talking about organisms that can exist without sunlight, in freezing temperatures, under immense pressure. If life can exist in those conditions, who's to say it can't exist elsewhere in the universe? If life can exist here, could it exist on other planets? Could Antarctica hold the key to extraterrestrial life? I mean, it's not that far-fetched. We know that life on Earth can adapt to the most extreme environments. What if alien life has already adapted to Antarctica? And if they have, why are they here? Are they studying us? Are they hiding from something? Or are they just waiting for the right moment to make contact? Look, I'm not saying that aliens are definitely living in Antarctica, but I am saying that it's a possibility, and it's a possibility that we need to take seriously. We've already found evidence of microbial life in Antarctica that challenges our understanding of what life is and where it can exist. So, if we're open to the idea that life can exist in the most extreme environments on Earth, why not in the most extreme environments in the universe? Antarctica might just be the key to unlocking the secrets of extraterrestrial life. Chapter 5. The Science Behind the Mystery. Alright, let's get a little scientific here. I've talked to a lot of experts about Antarctica, and while they might not all agree on aliens and ancient civilizations, there are some things they do agree on. Things that are pretty mind-blowing in their own right. First off, Antarctica is home to some of the most extreme environments on Earth. We're talking about temperatures that can drop to minus 90 degrees Fahrenheit, winds that can reach over 200 miles per hour, and a continent that's almost entirely covered in ice. Here's what scientists do know. Antarctica has hidden underground lakes, and some have been sealed off from the rest of the world for over 15 million years. Think about that. Millions of years of evolution in isolation. Who knows what kind of crazy creatures could be lurking down there? What kind of unknown life forms could be lurking beneath the ice? We're talking about ecosystems that have evolved completely independent of the rest of the world. Creatures with adaptations we can't even imagine. It's like something out of a science fiction novel. And then there's the Thwaites Glacier, also known as the Doomsday Glacier. This thing is massive, the size of Florida, and it's melting at an alarming rate. Scientists are freaking out because if this glacier collapses, it could raise global sea levels by 10 feet. Could this be the real reason governments are keeping Antarctica under tight control? Are they afraid of what secrets might be revealed as the ice melts? Are they trying to control access to potential resources that might be exposed? Look, I'm not a scientist, but even I can see that something strange is going on down there. The science is clear. Antarctica is a place of extremes, a place of mystery, and a place that could hold the key to understanding our planet and maybe even the universe. We need to be careful, we need to be respectful, but we also need to be curious. We need to keep exploring. We need to keep asking questions, because the answers we find in Antarctica could change everything. Chapter 6. Conclusion. What are they hiding? So what do you think? Is Antarctica just a frozen wasteland, or is there something more? Is it a land of ancient civilizations, alien bases, and government cover-ups? Or is it just a place where nature's extremes push the boundaries of life itself? We've looked at the evidence, we've explored the theories, we've heard from experts. Now it's time for you to decide. Do you believe the official story, or do you think there's something more to Antarctica than meets the eye? Personally, I'm keeping an open mind. I've seen too much in my life to dismiss anything outright. The universe is a strange and wonderful place, and I think we're only just beginning to scratch the surface of what's out there. What do you believe? Have you seen any evidence of strange activity in Antarctica? Share your thoughts, your theories, your experiences in the comments below. Let's have a conversation about this. And if this kind of thing gets you fired up, if you're as fascinated by the unknown as I am, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're going deep on all sorts of mysteries, conspiracies, and unexplainable phenomena. You don't want to miss it. Keep an open mind, folks. Question everything. And never stop exploring the mysteries of our world and beyond. Outro, keep questioning, keep exploring. Do you believe Antarctica is hiding secrets? Comment below. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love uncovering mysteries like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing videos.